Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar.
And now, another edition of Wrestling with Attitude from Charlotte, North Carolina, the best wrestling podcast out there today. With your host, the intellectual savior of the masses, the Summitt.
If we have any 6'5" women that are interested, Stephen's single, lady. Our D-Generation 6. Bo Generation.
And the mouth of the Carolinas, Lil Stephen.
Don't be talking to the 18-day champion like that. Bo, conversationalist person. Bo,
Hey.
horrible.
The former 6-month champ, the melting pot, JP.
Just go back and do that, RVD. Go back to Philadelphia. I'm sure there's a bingo hall. You could sweep the floors, give the old ladies another marker.
Little Steve.
And the face of the company, Mike.
J-Bo-L.
Michael.
You can listen to us on Stitcher, iTunes, and Spreaker.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook and tweet us at WWA Show. Wrestling with Attitude. I wish you would step back from that ledge. Hey, there we go.
Oh, now it's really on lunatic cringe. Yeah, welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome to Wrestling with Attitude.
Right. Of course, that's Lil Stephen running the board.
The mouth of the Carolinas, get it
Lord.
right.
And I'm the Summitt. Welcome, Joe, to the show. We got JoJo's on the show.
Hey, JoJo, I know you.
Listen, real fast, Scott, I'm going to tell you again, I invited you to be on the show today. I forgot to do it sooner.
We're keeping your
Yeah,
seats
seats
warm
right
right here, man. Come on.
But no, I know. No, he said I believed. I'm confused. All right, let's change. We changed the format of the show a little bit now. We're doing segments. So, you can listen to our show Tuesday morning, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday now. It's going to be a little bit different.
It's going to be a little different.
So when you go to Spreaker, Stitcher, iTunes, you can listen to the different segments.
Yeah.
For each day. But on Periscope, you can watch the whole show. And
Yeah.
it's free. So zero. It's not $9.99 like usual. Usually it's $9.99. Right. It's $1.25.
Yeah, you know what? I'm fine with that. I think I'd pay $1.25 to see us.
Well, not you, maybe, but it's definitely me.
Well, guys, again, welcome to Wrestling with Attitude. I'm Lil Stephen. This is the Summitt.
Yeah,
and
you said that already.
We are going to talk about real quick a little bit since NXT is doing their takeover tonight. This is NXT London Takeover, so. I know the Summitt over here has the matches, and
Hey, I'm a lot more than 50 cents. All right, I'm at least.
He keeps telling him that. But
I'm at least 2 quarters and a dime.
Well, we got a few matches here. If you want to make some predictions on it,
let's go through it and we'll make predictions. Go to WWA Show on Twitter. Tweet at us who you think will win all these matches. And it's not tonight; it's Wednesday.
Yeah. Well,
So Wednesday. I got you. Finn Balor versus. We'll start at the bottom. Asuka versus Emma with Dana Brooke in her corner. It's
you mean this one? You mean that girl?
Yes, Emma. who is, by the way, she is the new Hosky. She is.
Oh, she's the new Hosky?
She is dating Zack Ryder.
Watch out, Scott.
Do we think Roman Reigns will get fired tonight? Let's talk about it in a second. No, I do not. I do not think he's going to get fired tonight. I think that they will stack the deck against him so much.
And he's going to overcome it like he always does.
Right. Because you are looking at John Cena.
Wait, where are they tonight? Are they... Because I also heard another rumor about The Rock maybe showing up.
Well, I'm sure The Rock will be back at some point because he's part of the family.
Of course.
But no, I do not think he'll get fired tonight.
Yeah.
I do think they'll try to make him want to quit. But he won't get fired.
Yeah.
This is your moneymaker. You ain't going to fire him.
No, you're not going to fire him.
But you got Emma and Asuka. I think Asuka wins, man. Emma's not.
Well, I think Asuka wins because she is whoever.
She's pretty good.
She's gonna be the next person to face, like in the next 2 or 3 for the women's championship. They brought her all the way from Japan for this reason. She's good.
No, she's very good.
She is good.
If any of viewers out there watching us on, why does it feel Daniel Bryan all over again? Yeah, hold on a second. It does. That's a good point. It does feel like Daniel Bryan all over again.
Because they like to rehash that. But again, it's like JP said, or we talked about this a while back, was they're building up the good guy the right way. Because that's what they did back in the day, right? They did that with Hogan. They did it with other guys where they kept giving them obstacles in the way.
No, that's
so they're
true.
doing it right for once.
Yeah, and we'll see.
Yeah.
But going back to Asuka and Emma, I think Asuka wins.
Mm-hmm. Next, you got
the next one, Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin. This could be a good match. I think Crews wins.
I'm going with Crews because I think Baron's out the door. Because Baron apparently will be on SmackDown in the next 2 weeks, they said.
Well, you don't have to bring these guys up because the new SmackDown is moving to USA Network, which is free.
And you need a roster, though.
Well,
you need a roster on SmackDown because you can't just take the same people from Raw. You can,
at some point you don't have to do a draft again.
Yeah,
because you need to have your guys for Raw. You need to have guys for SmackDown and NXT.
Include NXT, where when they get called up, the NXT get drafted to where they go. That's what it should be. Hell, make it a voting system for the fans. Would you like to see him go to Raw or SmackDown?
Right.
I mean, seriously.
Then you got Bayley versus Nia Jax.
Well,
speaking of the family, Nia Jax is The Rock's cousin. Hey, why not? Let's bring her up with Roman Reigns and The Rock.
I'm tired of this chick already. Here's my problem. You have no one that she can face.
She doesn't do anything. If you actually, she's not good in the ring.
I know. We watched one.
It's a bad match.
I know.
Bayley's gonna win this match. There's no way you give it Nia Jax.
No.
But
But I could see what's her name interfering.
Eva Marie.
Yeah.
Even if she does, Bayley's not gonna lose that title to Nia Jax. Nia Jax is not going to beat her.
Because Bayley was already talking about she doesn't want to be called up to the roster, which makes me wonder if they're thinking about calling her up.
At some point, you have to call her up. All right.
Yeah.
So you have to call up Finn Balor. These people, you have to call up.
I guess you're right.
No, I know I'm right on this because you have to call these people up.
Yeah, I know, but
Raw is your staple brand.
No, it's just the problem with the NXT, especially with the Women's Championship right now. You don't have any other takers right now. You have Asuka, and you have these others.
You got Dana Brooke. You got other people you can build up.
Dana Brooke's never going to be anything but a secondary to me. I'm sorry.
It's NXT. This is where they're supposed to develop.
No, but it's just like the champion right now with Finn Balor. All you've got right now is Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. I mean, Apollo Crews could be next in line.
You got Baron Corbin.
But Baron Corbin needs to be out, man.
No, but what I'm saying, though, there's other people there. You got James Storm still doing nothing much in NXT. He just got there. But you got other people. There's other people there.
Yeah, we haven't really seen them on NXT TV.
At some point, Enzo and Kaz, you don't have to do something else with.
No, those two, speaking of Enzo and Kaz, because we got Dash and Dawson.
Hold on a second. Who did you pick for Bayley?
For Bayley, I already told you Bayley.
All right, go ahead, Dash.
And speaking of Dash and Dawson,
Dash
versus
Dawson.
Yeah, I like to call him Dash Dawson.
Who is also called the Mechanics, supposedly.
Yes. And I didn't know I was actually Facebook friends with either Dash or Dawson. I'm Facebook friends with them. Apparently, we used to know one of them in the indie circuits.
Okay.
I didn't know that. And they are fighting Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy, or also known as Big Cass. Look.
With Carmella.
Here's my problem. You just gave it to Dash and Dawson. They've defended maybe twice, and not even on a takeover yet. You can't give it to Enzo and Cass yet. You could, and the problem is I'm getting tired of seeing Enzo and Cass get these opportunities but never getting a shot.
You know what the problem is, though, okay? look at this tag team division in NXT was reminding me of WWE Raw tag team division.
Yeah.
There's no depth anymore.
Oh no. It's two teams, and then those two teams move on, and then they got two other teams.
Now
that
you
come
got
in.
Jordan and Gable still too. So
and whatever happened to the freaking vaudevillains? They're just gone
they
now.
lost. Yeah. So who wins the match?
I want to go for Enzo and Cass, but I mean Dash and Dawson are on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Dash and Dawson because
you know, I'll be different. I'll go Enzo and Cass.
I don't think you. I think you're gonna split up Enzo and Cass.
Why?
Because Cass is gonna be a guy you need to.
Oh, he's
a
gonna be
player.
great. Yeah.
All right, Enzo is gonna be a funny gimmick like Adam Rose. That's about it.
No, Enzo will be out of that company if you split him.
So will Adam Rose.
Now, here's my thing: if you keep him with Carmella, then he might have something. If you keep Enzo and Carmella together, you got something.
No, like I said, you got
something.
Adam Rose.
No,
Right?
no.
You got Adam Rose. Enzo's not that good, dude. He's not good in the ring.
Oh yeah, you're like 5 feet. Of course, you're not that good in the ring.
You can be 5 feet and be good.
Name one 5-footer in the ring.
Daniel Bryan's 5'8". I'll give him that due. He's a B+ player, but he's good in the ring. Kalisto
No, he's not.
is good.
Okay.
In the ring, he's good. He's horrible on the
Name a
mic.
non-lucha lucha superstar.
I named one. I just said Daniel Bryan.
He doesn't count. He's out. Come on.
Jory Mercury was good in the
Damn
ring. Really? You want me to keep on?
Yeah, I do.
Jamie Noble was good
Oh,
in the ring.
no,
Good in the ring.
Jamie
He wasn't
Noble.
great, but he was decent in the ring.
Well.
He wasn't bad.
All right,
Those are some good 5-foot guys. But I'm just saying, Enzo, at some point, you need to split Kaz away from him.
yeah.
But then the main event is Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. By the way, Samoa Joe, to me, had one of the best promos on NXT last week.
I heard.
The contract signing, Finn Balor comes out. He starts talking. He says, bring out Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe comes out, says nothing. He goes, signs the contract, walks away, and walks to the back.
Wow.
As Finn Balor's walking up the ramp, Samoa Joe comes out and attacks him from behind. I thought it was great. Who you got for this match? This should be a great match, by the way.
I'm going to go Finn Balor, man. I'm going Finn Balor. I say he keeps it because this is going to be another defining moment for him. Because if he beats Samoa Joe, it's going to be great. I think it will. But again, I don't want to see Samoa Joe have that championship. You just need to call him up, dude.
JoJo says, who do we think will be the new number one contender for WWE title? It's going to be Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns will fight Sheamus at the Rumble. And to me, I think Roman Reigns will win the world title at the Royal Rumble. He will win the title at the Rumble. I've been saying it for months. I'm going to say it again.
Yeah.
It's
either Roman Reigns or they're going to bring Cena back, but I think it's too early.
Well, a sleeper for me at the Rumble, watch Lesnar win. In the
Rumble?
Yeah, watch Lesnar be in the Rumble. Him and Cena be in the Rumble at the same time.
Really?
Yeah. So who do you got? You say you're going Finn Balor?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Finn Balor also because I don't think it's time for Finn Balor yet.
All right. Well, those are our picks. Watch NXT TakeOver London Wednesday. All right. Now, let's get into the segment we all came here for. Some dirty what ifs.
Nasty. Nasty.
What if? What if? What if? What if?
Too dirty to clean my act up.
Now it's like I got a keyboard.
I have to say it looks even worse on Periscope because it looks like you're doing a remix.
Yeah, I know.
It's horrible. Are you watching it? Why are you watching over here? Oh, stop watching Periscope.
All right. So,
No wonder
Scott,
you're struggling.
Sean, pay attention to this one. This is for everybody out there. But this is
can
a
you
section
explain what it
called
is first?
What
Yeah,
If.
thank you.
What the dirty what if is we explain a what if scenario. We take a scenario that has happened and we turn it on you, and we want you to, this is an imagination thing. Think of what you would think would happen. So this is my what if for this week is, what if ECW was successful on TNN and did not close their doors in 2001? They got exposure on TNN, they got a lot of money from them too, and kept thriving. What would happen? And WCW still closed their doors, but ECW did not. What do you think would happen? Scott, I want to hear your answer out there.
What do I think would happen if ECW would have kept going?
Yeah, if they never closed their doors, they got the money from TNN, they got the backing, they became a nationwide show. They got a flagship program. What do you think would have happened?
JoJo, do you think that there would be no WWE? Is that what you're saying?
If there was, if ECW...
No, hold on, let me finish. JoJo, let me know if that's what you were saying, that you don't think they would even be in business anymore because of WWE, because ECW would put WWE out of business. I don't agree with that. I think they would have given them competition.
Okay.
But ECW was a revolution. Mm-hmm. All right, it really was a revolution. Yeah, you do? Wow. I don't know about that. The people, there's a reason it didn't work out.
Yeah.
All right. They weren't as good. They were lasting another 5 years, Scott says.
I thought the same thing.
Maybe 5 years. They would have lasted longer, but I don't think they would have lasted that much longer.
Do you think they...
Because listen, ECW... I agree with Scott on this ECW.
Okay.
It is an art form.
It is.
It was supposed to go to USA. Yeah, I know. They were supposed to go to USA. Even if they did, I do not think they would have lasted that long. Because WWE, the thing that WWE has done so well, they revolutionize.
Yeah.
They get better. They do different things.
ECW was just one thing. In
Right.
A way.
It's extreme wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, where could they, here's the question. What could they done next? I don't think they could have done anything next.
So, my whole thing is, though, do you think it still would have went out of business?
Wow.
Do you think it would have... Wow.
He thinks if there was no Paul Heyman, it would have lasted longer.
Who? Scott?
No, JoJo. I don't know, man. But I mean, the ECW was Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman's a mastermind. Now, I will say this: if Paul Heyman had a Vince McMahon type of guy that helped him, it could have lasted a lot longer. He didn't have anybody else to really help him, and part of what I think killed ECW is a lot of he started relying on other people. Yeah. Tommy Dreamer. When you got so many chiefs and so many Indians, you got too many chiefs. Well, okay, I think he needed another guy that he could go to and say, this is where we should go.
But I think that also helped them that they didn't have a lot of money and they didn't have a lot of other resources that the wrestlers had to contribute. I felt that helped them. Because if they were like WCW where they had all this money and all this backing, I'm talking early WCW, I think it would have hurt them. I think it would have hurt them more than help.
No, I think it would have helped them because Paul Heyman is a
genius.
Genius, yes. He's a genius, but I think he needed that number 2 guy.
Yeah.
Just one other guy. Not Tommy Dreamer, not somebody else, not a wrestler.
No.
Another guy backstage that he could bounce ideas off of.
That he didn't have,
and go for. Look at what he did at OVW with CM Punk and all them other guys.
Well, look what he did at SmackDown when he was like head creative and all that stuff. I mean, come on.
But when he was head creative for SmackDown, he had other people to bounce ideas off of. And that's what I'm saying. With ECW, he could help make it grow more and more.
If he had like a more creative team, not just wrestlers, like other people working with him.
But ECW was a revolution.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was extreme. It introduced that into wrestling.
And it had attitude as well. It also brought a lot of the attitude.
It had attitude, but it was known for the extreme.
Yeah,
it wasn't known for scientific wrestling as much as it was extreme.
But it's even like we said, like if it helped mold Stone Cold into the character he wanted. It helped mold these guys that became legends. And that's the one thing I'll give ECW. It did help. But my whole take is on it that I think they would have thrived. I think they would have lasted, but they would not be around today. I think that would have gone on for another 5 to 10 years, and then by 2010, I think Mr. McMahon would have bought ECW. I do think.
Scott, I do agree. It had good young it had cruiserweights. It did.
Yeah.
But it did the creative was not that great.
Yeah.
It started really going downhill because Paul Heyman didn't have that other guy, that creative staff to help him.
Yeah.
All he had was a bunch of extreme hardcore guys helping him.
Yeah.
And and we were getting away from that era, which we kind of did, WWE.
Oh, yeah.
They went away from the Attitude Era, went into the John Cena toughness era, the ruthless aggression.
Ruthless aggression. We got to get that right.
Yeah. So, but that's a good what if, man.
Well, thank you. We will do a segment of that every week. If you have your own what ifs, let me know. I'll take them and I'll make them into a question to stump the Summitt over here.
That's going to be a new segment. By the way, I agree. Scott says TNN killed ECW. It did.
It did.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what my point is. If they had that group that had the money and the backing, and he had a creative staff, they could have done great things. I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they were last.
Another one would have been like, what if WCW and ECW traded places?
No, we ain't.
No, I know, but I'm saying, if you think about it, that's basically what you're saying, is they needed that backing like WCW had in a way, right?
Right.
They did. All right, so anyways, but no, tweet me some questions, some what ifs if you have any. All right, This Week in Wrestling history. December 15th, Eric Young was born in 1979.
Hey, happy birthday, Eric.
And he was born Jeremy Fritz in Florence, Ontario. December 15th.
Damn Canadian.
Yeah, right. December 15th, 2002, WWE held Armageddon in Sunrise, Florida. It was a double main event. Angle defeated Big Show for the World Heavyweight Championship, and Triple H defeated Shawn Michaels in the 3 Stages of Hell match to capture the World Heavyweight Championship. December 16, 1917, wrestling legend Frank Gotch passed away at the age of 39 due to kidney failure. So is that where what's his name gets his gimmick from? The Gotch and Aiden? Does he
Probably.
get it from Frank Gotch?
Yes, he got it from Frank Gotch in 1917. It was passed down.
Well,
It's a Gotch
you know
family
what? Shut
tree.
up.
It's the Gotch family
Don't talk
tree.
to me. I liked what you said before. It was a Gotch family tradition. That was better.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, look on Ancestry.com. There's the Gotch family tree.
December 17th, 2006, WWE held Armageddon in Richmond, Virginia. In the main event, Batista and John Cena defeated King Booker and Finlay. December 18th, 1964, Stone Cold Steve Austin was born. Steve Anderson in Victoria, Texas.
On today's date, 1991, Bastion Booger ate his weight in donuts. 1991. Good one, Sean. I like that one. That was a good one. I like that one. All right, sorry, go ahead.
I can't even go on now. All right, December 19, 2009, Ring of Honor held Final Battle in New York City. In the show's main event, Ring of Honor champion Austin Aries fought Tyler Black to a time limit draw.
While you're mentioning that real fast, don't forget Friday is a jelly-filled donut. That's funny. This Friday is actually Friday Final Battle once again for Ring of Honor. Jay Lethal versus AJ Styles.
Oh, and another birthday, December 18th, in 1975, Trish Stratus was born. Patricia Strategeist.
Sweet.
In sweet.
Yes.
In Richmond Hill, Ontario.
I need to be stratified.
So, also, Rob Van Dam was born. Rob Strakowski. That's Jewish. In Battle Creek, Michigan. Happy birthday to Steve Austin, Rob Van Dam, and Trish Stratus.
Sweet.
So, there's your wrestling this week in wrestling history.
Awesome. That's great.
But yeah, so you got any other news for us
No,
or
I'm good.
anything else? Any final thoughts over there?
RVD was born under a hemp tree.
No, he made a hemp tree when he was born. There's a difference.
Nah, I'm good, man. Just enjoy. If you do get a chance, watch Final Battle Ring of Honor this Friday.
Final Battle Ring of Honor, man. Phew. Can't wait for that one. That's going to be a big one, man. All right, guys. Well, from the Summitt
Yes.
and from
Hey,
the mouth of the Carolinas,
have a good week in wrestling.
have a good week. We'll see you later. This is Wrestling with Attitude. You can check us on Stitcher, Spreaker, iTunes. Also, check us out at WWA Show on Twitter, Wrestling with Attitude on Facebook, and WrestlingWithAttitude.com.
Have a good week.
Have a good week. Thank you for stopping by.
I tried to be a nice guy. I tried to play by the rules. You turned your backs on me.